Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 4, the Valorant Quarterly Tournament Division B matches. And of course, we do have another interesting match coming your way. It is going to be match number 8. It is going to be Habibi Chill taking on Vampiric Ghosts. Habibi Chill is from Maximum Esports, and of course, Vampiric Ghosts is from Wolfgang Gaming. And we do have your favorite caster joining us today. It is going to be Mike taking on through the play-by-play of this matchup as well. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Tara. We are going in for a interesting match. We had a very close match earlier at 4 o'clock. Especially, right now we see, even in the lobby, we see quite a few high-ranked players inside the teams, which means this could possibly one of the more competitive matches by the looks of it. And since it's Haven, and Haven is a very unpredictable map because it all comes down to how you are feeling on the day when it comes to your attack. Whether you how can you because when it comes to attack, people are so distributed in when trying to defend sites. You almost always have one side that has a weaker presence, and if both teams can identify which areas they need to capitalize on, I'm pretty sure they will have a good time.
And with that, we are going into agent select. Just a reminder, guys, this is done by Logitech. They'll be doing it for the 4th season running, and they're boasting off a prize pool of 130,000 across the divisions. So a lot of money on offer. So hats off to Logitech. And of course, if you're in the market to buy some peripherals, you know Logitech is the way to go. They have you covered in terms of mice, keyboards, headsets, mouse pads, you name it, they have you covered absolutely. And for whatever your preference as well, whether it's you like low profile keyboards or high profile keyboards, or different types of mice, whether it is your grip type, they have you absolutely covered in all forms, whether it's wireless or wired. They have absolutely everything. So do check them out. They're absolutely amazing peripherals from Logitech. And with that, we do have the agent select. So we are seeing a double duelist lineup from what's his team? Wait, I'm sorry. Vampiric Ghost, I think. We have the Reyna and the Jet coming out. And
okay, before anything, I need to geek out a little bit here. We're seeing a Brimstone on Haven, on Razor. Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen the Brimstone being played yet, and I'm not sure whether it was. I don't know. I think Brimstone's good on Haven if you know how to play off of his Sky Smokes, but
yeah.
Then again, we saw. Recently, even in the EMEA, we had Gambit Esports, the winner champions of the EMEA division, using Brimstone, especially on Chronicle. The Brimstone was really good in the Haven map, but again, they do have a very aggressive composition. They have a Jet and they have a Reyna. I'm not sure how they are going to manage it up with the Brimstone, because this composition itself on the side of the attackers seems a lot more stabilized towards an Astra or an Omen. I am much more of a fan of having an Astra instead of an Omen in Haven itself, because of how big the map is and how you can manipulate it to your own needs. But again, we're excited to see Brimstone in the mix.
That is for sure, but I feel like in terms of rank and from what we saw prior to the game, I think this Habibi squad might have the upper hand here. They have a bit more of the high rank players that we might see, but of course, like you said, Haven is a map which is you can tend to make upsets on this map just because of the rotatability across the map. 3 different sites to hold down, 3 different sites to plant at. There's a lot that you can do if you play it right, and a lot of mind games that you can do. And having said that, we do have a game pause. I think one of the players might be having some ping issues by the looks of it, and yes, it's going to be Rasco who does have high ping, so waiting until that stabilizes to get on with the game. And on your thoughts of Brimstone, right? I played Brimstone recently on Haven. it is interesting for sure, but like you said, I think Astra is a lot better on this map just because of how big the map is and your ability to be able to fake smokes and fake stars at different sites. Just play a little bit of mind games, whereas Brim actually needs to be up close to be able to get those smokes out, because you cannot smoke across the map with a brimstone
But nothing.
because of the set range.
But the thing is this: nothing can compare to the feeling when you get a triple kill off of the orbital strike. Okay, there's nothing that compares that feeling when you know like you timed your ultimate exactly right to get 3 kills. Oh yeah, especially on a map like Haven, because like you see a lot of teams trying to go for those hard A rushers and then the group up in a shot, which I mean, the orbital strike is just the perfect ultimate to stop any sort of aggression like that. But again, another thing that I'd like to point out is we haven't seen KO really being used in this tournament yet. But Terra, what are your thoughts on KO? Do you like KO?
I like KO, but maybe not on. I mean, it is okay. Obviously, like you can use it on Haven, but I would prefer to see a KO on Ascent, especially if you're playing against someone like Killjoy. Meanwhile, we do have the
aggressive push by Roscoe. Aggressive push by Roscoe down short here. Sorry to cut you off there, but he's gonna get 22 HP. He's gonna deal enough damage between the two players, and they're gonna fall back. The Sage on the side of the attacking actually gives them a chance to heal up the Soa, but Roscoe does not have that luxury. He's gonna try and go for the spam for the smoke, but Soul is already on the flag. Sorry, gets 1 kill.
No, Roscoe wait.
Russell with the shot, he gets the kill. Oh no, Zeno, it's down to Zeno in a 1v2. Can he do it though? The spike is down and he does have a recon dart and a shock dart to help him. He sees the first player pushing towards him, gets the first kill onto him. It's down to a 1v1. Straight off the bat, this is huge. Lightwing. I like Lightwing's plant position. Expecting the shock dart, expecting a quick rush to see long. He goes for the plant behind boxes where he knows he will be safe. So 1v1 here, they know each other. And Lightwing wins the battle. 3k on the round for the Ray now, charging up the Empress. 4 charges up already. Only 2 more kills needed. And that's the first round. Going for the side of again. So side of the attackers.
Yeah, and they are not going for a full buy, which is a bit weird. They are going for a half buy here, half shields and into Spectre. So they do, or rather they will have money even if they lose into the 3rd round, since they are going for a half buy. But this actually gives the Habibi squad the chance to pull this round off.
Vampiric Ghosts. They actually do try and pull back after making suppressants up in A long, going for the orb in long, and we're trying to fill up Lightwing's ultimate charge. Actually, it seems by the looks of it, because Lightwing was the one who took that ultimate orb. I'd assume the plan was for hard 4x to get the ultimate, the Bladestorm online as quick as possible, but no, it seems as if though they're trying to pummel all the ultimate orbs onto the Empress. Look at this Razor with the Ares is just crouch walking again. The Howlstone is gonna tag out one player, but it doesn't see Soul with a nice right click onto Razor, just completely decimates him. And he has his own Ares now. Does he push through? Does he push through? Hard Folks on the other side of the map though gets the first pick, and Soul gets the kill on a Lightwing dot. And it's down to a 2v4. This is one portrait for him, and that's the slow. Oh my god, Hobby. Oh my god. What was that? This man with the just takes the Ares off of the dead body of the Brimstone and decimates everyone coming through C.
Now he has his Emperor's charge. Both the Reynas actually have the Emperor's charged up rather. And we might see it being popped this round, especially with Spectres. The fire rate increment is obviously going to be a lot higher with the Emperor's active.
Oh my god, don't talk about it. Reyna on a Spectre running and gunning at you. That keeps me up at nights, man.
We do see a very hard push
Roscoe again. Roscoe's trying to go for this aggressive A shot push constantly. Start working out for him though. Oh, nice recon dart, but gets taken out before it has any impact whatsoever. Again, a full push down A by the looks of it is the game of the game, because these players are huddled up in front. Razor loses the fight to Roscoe. That is unfortunate, but Roscoe is down to 50 HP as well. And Zeno in the middle of B gets the first pick onto Vision, completely stopping this aggressive B push. Look at Soul. Look at Soul. Soul's all the way in their spawn. He takes the first, tries to go for the second, gets a little too greedy, gets taken down there by Hard4X.
Zaraki here chilling, just holding down the side at this point, just keeping B side clear. Meanwhile, we do see Roscoe and we do see Zeno, all heading towards the
Spike down mid.
The spike goes down in mid. Huds all the way in garage. He does get spotted out.
He has to retrieve the spike and he has to go for blood. I'm not sure whether this is looking too good for him. I'm pretty sure this extra Zaraki in this position. He does not, and Zaraki gets pummeled on the head there with the bullets, but he does finish off the kill, and that's 2 rounds for the side of Habibi Chill. Again, this is potentially a buy round for at least one. No, it is not a buy round. Both teams actually opting for very weird buys in the second round, actually causing quite a messed up economy for both sides, which is why you see only 2 rifles on the side of defense and 2 rifles on the side of attack, or 3 rifles on the side of attack. They're going to have 2 players on half shields. That's interesting. I assume they try to funnel up Altop for Hard4X and try to charge out the Blade Storm, but it seems as if though they're going to trust him with the hero rifle. It's going to be a full push up into the sea.
Sorry,
side?
Yeah.
Spams to the smoke, not getting them anything though. Roscoe spots 2 players. He actually escaped with his life. Yeah. Soul wants to peek. He's holding this cross, waiting for someone to push. But look at this. Look at Zero's position. He takes 1 kill. And Roscoe gets us. They're just sandwiching these 2 teams. Oh my god,
the shock dart.
It's the shock dart. It's down to Hard4X again. 1v5. Gets 1. That's all he can get. As Zeno's just shutting him down.
So yeah, the only reason that the defense was on like a weird buy was they never lost their Spectres from the start of the second round. That's the only reason that they were on a weird buy. And right now, looking at the economy, they're very, very rich, and we see Zaraki still sticking to that Spectre.
He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold these close angles and get my kills. I mean, this is something that I noticed that Habibi Chill really wants to do, is that they are being proactive on their defense. They realize that this is an attacking map and the defense is going to be spread thin. So what they're doing is they're closing in gaps. They're constantly pushing in, that trying to break those information. And look at this. Soul is already pushing out of garage right into their spawn. And this gives them so much information, so much control. And then they're playing this map control really well, so that team Vampiric Ghosts are almost trapped. They're pinched without even trying to be pinched. Okay, Soul's flank could be huge here, but Russell is there taking out Vision. He's gonna trade him out though. Soul on the back lines. Here's Sabergon. He hears Sabergon. This kill could be huge, and yeah, Soul has it. Razor 3 away from the orbital strike, so that won't come into effect. Does have the Stim Beacon though, which could be huge on an Ares, but he's actually gonna run away, but he's gonna get caught, and Zeno from the back hits the final kill onto, and that's the 3rd round for team Habibi Chill.
4-1 Habibi Chill with the lead here. Very, very dominant way that they are playing this defense, rushing out. Reyna always on the flank. And I think even the rest of the team, they're able to hold down the site and not allowing them to rush in, rather. So it gives the rest of the team the opportunity to rotate in and hold the site, basically. And obviously, I feel like the gunplay is a lot better coming out from Team Habibi here.
That is, of course, out of the question. I mean, they are really just nailing all their shots. I mean, and I like what Roscoe's doing is that taking this A shot area and he's not giving up his life. And that's something very interesting I want to talk about later on into the game is that, you don't, while you are getting the information, he is not losing the gun battle. And that's something, again, Roscoe just getting the pick and just dashing away, not letting himself be traded. And that's keeping this... That's keeping the man advantage on their side. The Nano Swarm, the stand of the smoke is going to give a lot of damage on the side as Zeno gets 2 kills as 2 places running to side. Completely blinded by the paranoia. Razor gets taken down by Soul on the flank. Soul, this man, Soul is always behind them. Okay, it seems as if the Soul is just it's almost as if he's pushing alongside the attackers. He's just coming out of attacker spawn almost every round. I mean, this was a round where Vampiric Ghosts actually pressured Garage and pushed Soul out of Garage. And Soul still finds a way to get himself into the back of mid. I don't know how this guy does it.
So 5-1 right now going into the 7th round. Let's see whether these guys can take it back.
Okay. So you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay back this time. I don't want to run into a few areas just spamming through a door. Takes out the recon dart. Hard 4x. He has a spike. It seems as if they're going to go for a quick spike plant and then dash away, but Roscoe's on the flank this time. It's Roscoe. There's someone on the flank. There's someone looking for the behind, and Roscoe's going to get the 3rd on the round. 6 rounds here for Team Habibi Chill.
They're doing really well, and definitely majority of the credit should go to Soul and Zeno, who has been doing really well. Soul, especially with that flank plays that he has been doing each and every round. I think this was the only round that he actually didn't go for that flank play because Rasco was
probably because there was one play outside Garage.
Yeah, actually there was more than one. I think there were 3 outside Garage stopping him from trying to flank them. And that left Rasco fully open to rotate all the way through a long into their flank. And right now it looks to be a C push through Garage from the side of from the attacking side here. Let's see whether they can make something work out of this. Vampiric Ghosts really needs to pull up their socks if they want to have a chance, because right now Habibi Chill seems to be building up a very comfortable lead.
Again, the issue I'm seeing on the side of Vampiric Ghosts is that they are running a comp without a Killjoy or a Cypher. So there's no one to check their flank. There's no way they can just place utility on their flank and just not care about it. And in their playstyle, they're just rushing into site with all 5 players. So they have no way to so they're not defaulting. So they are very open to flanks. They should be aware of this by this time, but it seems Habibi Chill has already taken advantage of it constantly. The Hunter still used by Vision and actually gets the kill onto Zeno, but that actually takes the lockdown out as well. But Zarak is there to trade him out. Roscoe with the wall bang. Okay, what was that? Oh, Roscoe's actually at 700 ping. I was wondering if it was a random wall bang through the wall. But Soul gets 4 kills on the flank, and Russell is there to get the final kill, just stealing away an ace. Terra, why do people keep stealing aces from Reynas, man?
I have no clue, man. All Reynas seems to be getting aces in this, and like at least the 4K, and it seems to be getting stolen each and every game that we watch now. And in the meantime, 7-1 in favor of Habibi Chill from Maximum Esports. Vampiric Ghosts from WG really needs to step it up. And I think they almost had it until they forgot about the flank, and Habibi Soul just came in and destroyed them from the back line. Until then, they were okay actually. They had the lead in terms of numbers, and they had got into sight. They just needed to hold it down, and no one was watching flank.
That's the problem with having a comp without a Cypher or a Killjoy, especially on this map where your flanks are probably one of the more vulnerable points. And then Soul just opens up the round, just picks out a Garage and gets the headshot onto the opposing Reyna, and then it's down to a 4v5 already. They're just rushing right back into window. Oh, that's an interesting decision to take. And Sarak is just ready for it. He just pummels hard 4x off, and Rez actually trades him out though. The Nano Swarm is gonna push out Sabergon. Sabergon actually gets a spray on point. Okay, let's not talk about that. I'm pretty sure the players don't want us to comment on that as well.
Zaraki just absolutely whiffed an entire mag. I think almost, I think he only did around 20 damage there on the Sage. But having said that, it's a 3v3 going into the last 40 seconds of this round. It seems to be a rush here from team Vampiric Ghosts, Brimstone Sage, and the Soul both coming in through.
Russell's rotating. Russell's rotating into mid link. They have no clue what this is. This is going to be an 8. Had Russell stayed in the same position, this could have been huge for him. I mean, they're gonna have to go for a 3v3 retake now. I'm not sure with and the paranoia. This paranoia is not gonna hit anyone though. That's the sad part. Soul with the Lear out as well, doesn't spot anything, has the Empress on him. The wall actually gets taken down. Oh, he sees one player. Gets taken on 40 HP. Taps the bomb, gets the headshot on the mission. It's 2 or 3. It's down to the final stage. Sabergon, and Sabergon cannot do anything as he runs with his knife out into the waiting crosshair of Soul. And that's the 8th round, going for the side of Team Habibi Chill.
Soul is absolutely on fire. 18-2 right now, and cleaning up the last 3 kills on that round with quite easily actually, and letting Rasco get the defuse in the meantime. And Rasco now has his Blade Storm up as well, so heading into this 10th round, we might see the Blade Storm popped by Rasco now.
They actually decide to invest the operator onto Zeno instead of Roscoe. I mean, probably the reason, Roscoe's ping is probably a decision that pushed the Jet to not have the operator. But then again, it's pretty interesting to see this. But look at this, Vampiric Ghosts. They are trying to default here. But the sky smoke up in C side actually gives away their plan. But they are trying to rotate back into A side by the looks of it. Not sure what exactly their plan here is. It seems as if though they're gonna leave the operator up in heaven, and they're gonna try and get into A side scot-free. It seems as if they will be able to. The Owlbird actually tags out one player. But do they expect the operator up heaven? They do not. But now the secret is out. Doesn't hit the shot as well. Roscoe has the Blade Storm up. He updrafts. Habibi Zaraki gets 1 kill. Lightning cannot. Takes 2 kills on that sprayed out. That's a huge hit there. And Roscoe with this Blade Storm do something here. He cannot. Spits all his shots. Oh my god, he is just we caught that on broadcast, man. Yeah, I know the feeling, but Lightning gave it around with 4 kills on him. Roscoe.
We'll excuse him saying that his ping.
Roscoe, oh my god. Yeah, it's so unlucky. Like, we switched on to his perspective at the worst possible moment. And this man just sweeps all his bullets. You saw him just shaking his head at the camera saying, you know what, this is not forget it. But Lightning does have the Empress up, and he's gonna use it as well. They're realizing that Vampiric Ghosts need these rounds under their wing. But look at Soul! Look at Soul! Soul is already behind them.
Coming back.
Oh my god! He gets the first, he gets 3! Gets 2, he gets 3!
1 enemy remaining.
What?
Oh. Yes. No, he gets stolen again.
Zeno is there to get that kill in the final rounds.
Last round before the switch.
Okay, they should really have one player checking their flank at this point, man. Soul is just walking out the garage and just pushing them from the back without. Soul is not even checking corners. He's just walking straight in. This is the problem with when you have these sort of fast, aggressive rushes onto sides, which we have seen from the side of team Oh no, okay, Saraki going for a little style there with the sheriff, but actually gets stacked down to 15 HP. He has to fall back.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Seems as if they're gonna go for a push here again. The Lear figuring out a shot. Paranoia used by Russell is gonna let him escape out of sight as well. But look at this! Look at this! Soul! No, Zeno, we could have seen a knife kill. So we could have seen a knife kill, but Zeno is actually just there to take him out. Do they expect the Sage this close? They do not. They do not. They do not. But it gets the kill. And Zeno actually takes game as the moment comes on the phone. Ross gets the kill onto Lightwing. It's down to the final person with 4 HP remaining. Zeno and gets just actually getting by the shotgun, but this is gonna. And Ross goes there with the pistol to take him out from a shot. Yeah.
Switching sides.
Terror.
That's the first half. 10-2. I think we spoke about how good this habibi squad was in terms of rank, and they're just right now they are proving it. And Soul has just been destroying.
Right here.
Mind you, this is not an instance where rest of the team is of lower caliber players or whatever, but most of these players on the side of habibi chill is a diamond or plat, and so all these players are good. It's just that Soul has been single-handedly demolishing the Vampiric Ghost team, and it just shows in the scoreboard right now.
He's like the ghost. Like you have, like when you turn off all your lights and you run to your bed, to escape from the ghost that's following you. Its soul is almost like that ghost. This man is always behind the attacking team. No matter where they look, Soul is always flanking them, and they cannot seem to escape him coming up from behind.
Who knows, this time around he might be behind the defending team.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Right here.
That would be funny to see, because they are actually on the attack and getting behind the defense team. They'll have to play really slow, and I have a feeling they have no plans of playing this slow. 2 more rounds to close it out, actually 3 more rounds to close it out, and I think they're looking to close this out really fast.
Okay. On the side of habibi, they're actually posturing up for for a quick push up A by the looks of it. But what gives them security to do that is that exact killjoy turret that is placed by Zaraki to check the flank. So they have utility to check their flank, so they don't have to pay separate attention to ensure any sort of flank protection from their side.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Terra's phone seems to be ringing.
Yep.
So it's probably flanking you. Okay.
With that, we see a very hard rush into B by the looks of it. Garage control. They're trying to take garage control as well, but it is for the time being going to be a B hit.
Soul's actually the first one. Soul's just walking in, takes the headshot, and he's gonna push it to the dark cover. Gets the second thing. Why not? Why not? Lightning's on
Last
the flank.
man surviving.
What is it with Reyna's and flanking, man?
Spike
Why
planted.
are they all? I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no, Zaraki is
Ouch.
unfortunate. But it's 11-2, and yeah, like I said, habibi squad is looking to close this out extremely fast, sitting at 11-2. 2 more rounds, and by that push into B side, they have no plans of playing this game slow.
I mean, they are 11-2. I don't think they even want to consider, playing slow, and they just want to get this map over with. They want to just walk up in the bracket to get themselves up there, so that they could compete with opponents of a higher caliber by the looks of it. Because I mean, this is just complete domination on their attacking half. When the pistol round is 7, they're going to go for a quick push up A shot. There's no corner checking whatsoever from Roscoe. What is this man doing? He's just running into the side. Uses the tailwind, gets himself inside and out cover. Oh my god, just spam down.
Spike planted.
Immediately there's someone to replace his
4v4 now. It still might happen, because they did force buy on the side of Vampiric Ghost here. But as I
Zeno
said,
also
they
gets the
lose
better
Lightwing.
spray onto Lightwing. Zeno takes turn mission as well. It's down the 2 players up in heaven. Zeno, oh my god, Zeno. Ooh, what possessed you all of a sudden? This man just runs out of city, runs out of the mid-link connector, and just sprays out both players standing there. What?
So match point for Habibi Chill. Let's see whether they can close it out with this round or whether we might see a couple of more rounds. But by the looks of it, they will be able to clean this round up, especially because they did force buy on the side of Vampiric Ghosts. So they're not going to be having the best of economies. Whereas we do see a Vandal picked up on Habibi Soul. Zaraki in the meantime going into garage here. Is he going to clear the corner? He does.
Oh no!
Oh,
Lightwing! Lightwing had the idea, but then I'm not sure why he did not immediately shoot off the gun, and the Zaraki gets sprayed down with the stories, but it's down to the final play on Raze, and Raze cannot do anything as Soul is there. Soul is solely holding his ground on the arena. Just complete domination here, as it's 13-2 victory for Team Habibi Chill. Definitely not chill.
And definitely was not planning on chilling anytime soon. It was a really dominant performance. Lightwing.LK definitely up there in the scoreboard with 13 kills. But the man of the MVP has to be Habibi Soul with 28 kills, 475 average combat score. This guy was absolutely insane. He has only died 4 times, mind you, in the entire game. So, of course, they only lost 2 rounds. But in the end, it was just a very overall very dominant performance by them. Sorry about that. My mic seems to have dropped off. Give me a second. Okay.
I think the only rounds Soul actually
Yeah?
died were the ones he actually pushed in with the team.
Yeah.
This man was on the flank the entire time.
But yes, so that is game number 2 for the day. We have, like I said, we have altogether 4 matches happening in total throughout the entire day, and then again tomorrow as well we do have another 4 matches happening, because it is the weekend. We want you all to enjoy as much Valorant as you all can. And of course, a reminder, this is the Logitech Play to Win Series season 4. The Valorant quarterly tournament is happening for the 4th season, and they are boasting of a prize pool of 130,000 across Division A and Division B. So a lot of massive shout out to Logitech for doing this. And of course, if you are in the market for some new peripherals, head on over and check out the Logitech peripherals. They do have you covered in terms of keyboards, mice, headsets, mousepads, whatever you need. Logitech has you absolutely covered. And with that, we are going to be signing off for the time being. Join us again at 8 p.m. when we do come live with the 3rd game for the day. So do not miss out on the action. Join us again at 8 p.m. But until then, it is me, Tara, and Mike both signing off. Catch you guys later.